which signs are most likely to be dusty. Now, we don't judge you based on your sun sign, so don't take this too personally. You have to really look at the whole chart and the person's characteristics. But these ones here are some of the top offenders. And with Valentine's Day coming up, we should be on high alert for this. Number one, we have Leo. They are very self-absorbed. They want to be the star of the show, princess vibes. They want to get all the attention, and so giving that to someone, it really takes a lot. They have to really, really like the person. They have to trust the person, and it takes them a long time to get there because at the end of the day, they're always going to pick themselves. Leos are just very egotistical. No matter how much like they love or want to be with someone, if they think that they're right, they don't want to compromise. They don't want to feel like the other person is better than them in any way. So it takes them a lot longer in life to get rid of that dusty vibe. Now, Geminis, they also have a high ego, but in a different way. Like, they think that they can outsmart people. They think that they can like say whatever they want to get their way. They're a little bit tricky, and they're usually playing some kind of games in their head. Like, they're not really always laying everything out, just honest, wear their heart on their sleeve. Like, that's not really a Gemini's like typical behavior. They're going to be calculating and kind of scheming to get the best out of whatever the situation is that will better them in their life. They're not bad people by any means, but they are always like considering, okay, where's this gonna get me? How am I gonna get to the top? And a lot of times they're like looking for the next best thing. That's a similarity with Gemini and Sag, is that they like always are like, well, you know, this is cool, this is good for now, this relationship or this situation I'm in, but like, what if this type of person walks by, or what if I get this opportunity? You know, they always want to keep their options open. They have that duality and that need for like high stimulation, so you know, it can be a little bit dusty. Now, Sagittarius, they are so afraid of commitment. They will run from any type of situation that feels too restricting or impeding on their freedom. They don't like to admit that they're wrong. They don't like to like really compromise or just give more than like they're getting. Really, they have a pretty hot temper, almost as much as a Leo. And similar to that Gemini, always looking for the next best thing. Now, Pisces often are just like too in their head, too dramatic, too much of an overthinker. They get like really bogged down with everything that's going on in their life, all of the responsibilities and pressure and like deadlines and things. And they'll just be like, meh, I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna lay in bed all day. I'm gonna just, you know, be like sulk in this like, you know, maybe being sad or overwhelmed or whatever. So it's kind of like, it takes them a little longer to like get out of something like that if they're in like a lower, if they're feeling down or low, which can lead to, you know, not reaching that success as fast or not getting what they want as fast, because they're just kind of, they ebb and flow with their emotions really heavily. And these signs are just super, super emotional. So it just doesn't always play out that they like have all of their shit together. Now, Taurus, they are about their money, like, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times that can come off a bit more like selfish and wanting to like hoard and keep all their money. So they're usually not going to be like people who are, you know, willing to give and be generous and like supportive of others, like their friends or family or their partner. And they can just kind of like internalize it and be like, oh, let me just keep everything for myself because I feel like I need to just have more and more and more to kind of make myself feel better about myself in a way. You know, they will like go out and buy themselves really nice things, or cars, toys, purses, like all that. But when it comes to like, you know, giving back, charity, giving to others that they're involved with, they're a little bit more frugal. Like, Taurus is a frugal sign. They want to keep everything. They want to, you know, protect what they have. Now, Libras are usually pretty self-focused. You know, they are all about balance and relationship and peace and partnership. But at the end of the day, they are going to get theirs. They're ruled by Venus, so they're always weighing like value, weighing the scales, weighing how much they're doing or giving to someone versus what they're getting in return. So as soon as something's not adding up, or they're not getting their way, or they think they're doing more for you than you're doing for them, they're going to kind of start to think twice about that and start to sometimes even get a little paranoid, because they're an air sign, so they can be overthinkers. And just that combination of like air sign and Venusian energy, like they do want to please. They can be very like socially, you know, wanting to like do the right thing and wanting to impress people. But if it comes out of their pocket, you know, it's a different story. My name is Desiree. If you'd like to book an astrology reading with me, see my link in bio or email me.